thinking. Stuck up, but I never conceded. Whenever ever retreated, you never seen it. Every dream that I ever dreamt, I exceeded. Team at my legacy.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Payton is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, Sarr out there with George. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2-guard spot. And it's Washington's ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now here's Curry. A beautiful reverse layup. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Wiggins with it. He's defended by Koulibaly. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Now, here's Poole. His last outing with 20 points. Here's Carrington. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Curry against Poole. Curry passes to Wiggins. Here's the floater. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Wiggins with nice touch on that floater.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Carrington. Down low. And Sarr throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Wiggins outside. Curry setting the pick for Wiggins. Beyond the arc. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Koulibaly, covered by Wiggins. George against Green. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And again, Washington with the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keefe. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Poole, a screen on Wiggins. Pass to Carrington. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the wide open shot from Green. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about that answer from Draymond Green? You don't think the competitor in him wants to step up and answer the call? He did it there.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Second, Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Here's Poole. Pass to Song. Here's Carrington. Defended by Payton. Curry against Poole. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Carrington. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 5. Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by George.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted. Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, just tireless from Draymond that time. He values each possession and creates a second opportunity that time.
Pass to Poole. Floats one. No good on the shot.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And so it's Washington with it. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Poole. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
They're staying active and staying energetic. That's how they want Jordan Poole to play all the time.
Green kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Carrington. 11 points in the game. Pass to Poole for 3. Again, the miss by Poole.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Got that one up quick. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's a comfortable spot for Wiggins. He has a great feel for that corner 3.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
And Washington making a change here. Valanciunas has checked in. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Back to Wiggins. On the wing, Hield. Wiggins surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Curry on the wing. Shoots it. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here's Poole. A shot missing.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Now here's Curry. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Hield, trailing by 4. He gets that one.
Well, he's a little bit more than just an outside shooter. Buddy Hield finding himself, that time maneuvers inside to get good position.
Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. Here's Coulibaly, covered by Wiggins. And another miss by Washington. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Gill is checked in for Sarr. Kisper comes in for Coulibaly. And it's Butler in for Jordan Poole. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Kuminga comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. And the Warriors with possession here, following the three-pointer by Washington. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Kuminga against Gill. Here's Wiggins, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Great anticipation as Valanciunas got to that ball and just swatted it away.
Got that bucket. Carrington's got 16.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Pass to Looney. Back to Wiggins. Kuminga against Gill. Kuminga down low. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Kispert finds Butler. Valanciunas with the ball. Valanciunas with a screen on Hield. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets inside. Count on him going up strong.
Pass to Looney. Outside, Kuminga. Hield outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Hield's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
Here's Carrington. He's got 16. Good D by Hield.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Releases from 15. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
What focus there? You go off the dribble, you got to have good balance, and Buddy Hield in a great rhythm right there.
Here's Gill. Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Between rebounding, interior scoring, and he shoots the three. Brent, there's a lot to like about Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, Valanciunas has done a really good job of growing his game, Kevin, in today's game. I mean, the modern NBA have shooting bigs. JV has stepped out and proves that he can hit shots from the top of the key, but it's still that grinding, tough, physical play that you want on a nightly basis, and he gives it to you.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games. Kuminga hits enough of those to keep you honest.
Pass to George. Valanciunas with the ball. Defended by Looney. The shot by George, wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Hield can't hit. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside Butler. Outside George. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 5. Hield outside. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off the mark.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's the Wizards leading by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas. George is out there with Kispert. And there's Davis, and it's Butler in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. A three-pointer is right on target.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. The Wizards with the lead. Kispert, the pass to Davis. Now Butler. Pass to Kispert. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kispert. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Now here's Green. Here's Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Looney finds Podziemski. Green up on top. He's guarded by Davis. And it's Green missing. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Davis dishes to Butler. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. On the wing, Hield. Looney passes to Green. Right wing. Here's Kuminga. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Kuminga's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Checked in for Butler. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Number 5, the Warriors.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Valanciunas finds George. Up top, Valanciunas. Baldwin looking for the opening. Looking for George. He gets it there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kispert. And the layup falls. Kispert's got his first 2 points. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Wizards. And, Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Pajemski finds Looney. Outside, Green. Pass to Looney. And Green now, top of the key. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got 8 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Kispert. For the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Kispert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Looney. Still without a basket.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And he gets a lot of praise for his jumper, but Davis can also play above the rim.
Pass to Looney. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
First team foul.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Looney. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And, Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
They're really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. How do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. We'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
Here's Anderson following the bucket by the Wizards. Pass to Waters. Hands it from downtown. Waters got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Now, here's Kispert. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. Here's Kuminga. Rebound by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And when you watch Kispert, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because he's a spot-up shooter and he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild them.
Now, here's Poole. Valanciunas with a screen on Curry. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And here is Poole. Shoots over Curry, takes the 12-footer and hits. Poole's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, I don't think that's at the top of the menu of shots that Jordan Poole likes to take, but he can knock it down with touch.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Anderson with the ball. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Pass to Carrington. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Yeah, I think there were some toughness questions around Andrew Wiggins. Not anymore. This guy has become a pretty gritty player.
And here's Valanciunas. Now, here's Poole. Goes up from the top of the key. And again, Washington, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Healed with it. He had 34 points in the win against Houston. Sinks the three-pointer.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Carrington. Now Valanciunas. Good, nice job down low. Valanciunas has got 9 points.
Valanciunas is one of the bigger men in the league, and he loves to live in the paint.
Curry against Poole. Jackson Davis with it. Curry with the bounce pass. Wiggins from outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
It's going to be on Alex Song. The Warriors have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
George is checked in for Valanciunas. And Golden State also making a change. Green's checked in.
As steady as Wiggins is across the board, it's his free throw percentage over the years hasn't reflected really how good a shooter he is.
Koulibaly with it, covered by Wiggins. To the middle, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Golden State.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Wizards second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. The Wizards have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. The offensive rebound, the kick out to Poole. The 3, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Curry, pass to Wiggins. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Outside for Curry. Payton with the screen for Curry. Clock at 4. Tough night continues. Shooting a woeful 1 for 9.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Carrington. Lets it go with the 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now here's Wiggins. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Houston. Curry kicks to Green. From downtown, another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
The smarts there shown by Draymond Green. Realized it was his turn to fire one up. Cashes in.
Here's Koulibaly, covered by Wiggins. George with the screen on Curry. It's Poole with the drive. Drilled from 11 feet out. Poole's got 4 points this quarter.
Poole's elusive. He understands how to get some space, and he uses that dribble just like that.
Now Wiggins, 15 points in the game.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry, coming off a terrific season, 2nd in free throw percentage, and of course he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket, top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And here's George for 3. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors leading. Outside, Green. Right at the free throw line. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Near the 3-point line, it's Poole. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Poole's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Now, not just from deep, Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Pass to Song. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Koulibaly. George with the screen on Wiggins. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
To the inside. Here's Wiggins. And a missed layup. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Sent to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1, setting the floor for the Warriors. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Curry is out there with Payton, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Koulibaly. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry. Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
That's good from Koulibaly. And he can't hit the second. And he gets it back. The 3 from Poole. Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Carrington. George with the screen on Payton. Here's Carrington. Misses the 3. The Warriors trailing. Payton inside. Guarded by Poole. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Against Curry. Pass to Carrington. Poole against Curry. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And that's good. Jordan Poole for 3. Poole's got 13.
Poole pretty active there in the pick and roll. Opportunistic scorer in those sets.
Poole against Curry. Shoots over Poole, and Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Poole for 3. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Wizards have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Koulibaly with it. Now defended by Wiggins. It's deflected.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 13. The Wizards with another miss. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Green, nice move. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Outside, Green. Inside, and stolen by Song. Here's Carrington. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Wizards have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled, their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington. Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And the Warriors with possession here after the basket by Washington. Curry outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6 assists in the game. George sets a screen for Poole. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Poole's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half.
Payton with the screen for Wiggins. Pass to Payton. Now Jackson Davis. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Washington. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Curry. Now here's Wiggins. 16 points for him. And Wiggins throws it down.
And this is Wiggins having one of those nights where he's earning it all. Monster game right here.
Poole against Curry. George with a screen on Curry. Now, here's Poole. Guarded closely. Valanciunas crossed the double. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Valanciunas. A very nice season for him last year. 16th in shooting percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And a guy who rarely takes a bad shot. I love the way he plays. Completely unselfish with the basketball. I think he'd rather pass it off than take a bad shot.
And when he gets near the rim with that quick burst off the floor, Payton can finish just like that.
Here's Carrington. 22 points for him. To the paint. The kick out to Poole. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. the Warriors number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Corey Kispert's checked in for Washington. Butler comes in for Poole. Heald's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Stephen Curry. Green, the screen. Hield can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tries from 10, and the shot is long. The Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. For the lead, and the Warriors get it back. Green, the screen, shoots the 3, and the Warriors miss again. Washington has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Here's Butler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Wizards making a switch here. Hill's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Draymond Green. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Wiggins. Now Podziemski. Defended by Butler. 6 to shoot. Podziemski finds Kuminga. Three-pointer, Hield. Rebound by Kispert.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Outside Butler. Pass to Kispert. A floater. Counted. Good. Kispert's got 10 points in the game. Warriors trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Carrington. Jackson Davis defending. Kispert, the pass to Valanciunas.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier and get it to him often.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, rock solid 79%.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Andrew Wiggins.
Size from Wiggins, just pushing his way in.
Here's Butler, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Out to the right wing. The Wizards working the ball around now. Carrington. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Davis has checked in for Butler. The Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point, going 7 of 14. They get the rebound. Outside, Kuminga sinks the triple. 8 points for him.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Davis. Here's Carrington. He's defended by Podziemski. And it's Carrington missing.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Stolen by Kispert. Here's Carrington. He's defended by Podziemski. And it's Carrington missing.
2 minutes.
Hield attacking. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Kispert with it. He's against Wiggins. Back to Kispert. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Davis. Here's Gill. The Wizards with another miss. Golden State's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Here's Pajemski. Funded by Valanciunas. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Warriors getting another chance here. The shot by Looney. No good. The Wizards with the lead. Inside. It's tipped. Valanciunas. 2 points. That one goes. Valanciunas has got 12 points in the game.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force, finishing through contact.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Wiggins. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. .109 left in the third. Pass to Looney. And there's the call on Jared Butler. That's his first foul. Baldwin is checked in for the Wizards.
Now into the lineup for your Wizards. Number 7, Patrick Baldwin.
1:03 left to play in the third. Davis against Hield. Back to Anderson for the tie. Traps in the tray. Anderson's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
That's a pretty good look from Kyle Anderson. Good form as he squares up and knocks down one from the perimeter.
Bounce pass, Butler. There's 37 seconds left here in the third quarter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Butler's got his second basket.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Shoots. Pajemski's shot is good.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Baldwin, defended by Anderson. Here's Baldwin. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom. The extra pass. We're not running plays to get a shot. We're running plays to get the domino to fall. So move the ball, drive and kick, we'll get great shots, all right?
Well, he's preaching team chemistry right now, Greg.
And he wants more ball movement because that makes everything simple.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Baldwin out there with Corey Kispert. And there's Davis. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Butler in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Waters. Fires for 3. Rebound by Kispert. On offense, here are the Wizards. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. Now here's Butler. Here's Baldwin. And Valanciunas kicks to Kispert. Just 5 to shoot. Rob. And it's the Warriors on the break. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensive foul. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
They've done very, very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Valanciunas. Kispert with it. Back to Valanciunas. Stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Kuminga, no good. They kick out to Hield. It's good from long range. Hield's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
Kispert finds Butler. Back to Kispert. It's stolen by Kuminga. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. And he comes up with the deuce. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Now here's Hield. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Here's Looney. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Kevon Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now here's Valanciunas. Over Looney. Outside Butler. Davis with a screen on Kuminga. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Butler. Pass to Bagley. Now Valanciunas to Bagley. Can they get it? And he uses the glass on the layup. Bagley's got his first bucket in this one.
Bagley getting positioned just too deep there and does a nice job with it.
And here is Kuminga. Looney passes to Hield. Anderson against Bagley. Waters. And the 3 off target.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Bagley. Now here's Valanciunas. Defended by Looney. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And Anderson slams it in.
Anderson, he excels when he plays in the open court like that and has a chance to make a good decision.
Hield against Butler. Outside Bagley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For the Wizards, Champagne's checked in, and Poole subbed in for Butler. Curry's checked in for the Warriors.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here's Looney. And here is Hield from deep three-point land. The rebound by Champagne.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Kispert, bounce pass. Bagley against Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Poole with it.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Fires the 3. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Pass to Poole. Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Poole's got 9 points here in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Looney. Anderson right side. To the middle. Here's Hield. Washington with the rebound. Kispert's got 5 rebounds tonight. to Champagny. Bagley with the ball. Nice ball movement by Washington. Bagley sets a screen for Poole. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 6. Now here's Kuminga. Outside Curry. And here's Looney. Guarded by Valanciunas. Anderson outside. To the left wing. Hield from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Poole the pass to Champagny. To the wing right side. Kispert finds Poole. Bagley with a screen on Curry. And here's Poole for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Poole's got 22 points.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Both teams will make substitutions. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Wizards trail by 8. Pass to Poole. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Poole. Driving to the basket. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Green finds Jackson Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Carrington. George with the screen on Payton. With the drive. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit to Shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense. It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Here's Jackson Davis. First one falls for him. Jackson Davis hits them both. Wizards trail by 8. Now Poole. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. And he's good on the 3-ball. Poole's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
George against Green. Here's Jackson Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Payton from outside. They get it again. Outside Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry outside. They get it back. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 7.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The 3 from Poole. Warriors with the rebound. Payton's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's rebounded by Poole. And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Down low. Here's Carrington. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Carrington's got 10 points here in the second half. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. They kick it out to Green. And there's a foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson Davis. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third team foul.
Wizards trail by 5. Here's Carrington. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now here's Curry. Another shot. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Carrington. It's blocked. Green with the ball. George picks him up. Green dishes to Curry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Washington's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Song. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Warriors leading by 7. Now here's Curry. Pass to Wiggins. There's the triple. That's good. It's his 7th straight basket in 14 tries.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Warriors.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Now here's Curry, and another 3 for Golden State.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Carrington, that's good. And so it's Golden State with it. They lead by 11. Curry against Poole. They set the pick. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. They get it again. Here's Jackson Davis. Outside for Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion